coming back at you guys with yet another live stream. And it's been, what, 2 months since we've done anything with this Cowboys franchise? I mean, it's been 2 months based on the last video that I looked at. I think it was uploaded literally on Halloween, October 31st. But, you know, obviously it's in, reverse because of the camera. But you see what jersey I'm rocking. Got the Zeke jersey on. Obviously Cowboys aren't in the playoffs anymore. They lost the Super Bowl. Well, they didn't lose the Super Bowl. They lost that playoff game to the Rams and everything. So, I mean, honestly, it's been a while since I've done this franchise, and I know that I've made a bunch of trades, especially during the preseason, because I went back and looked at that last video to try to see where we were, because honestly, I couldn't really remember if you asked me right off the bat. But we're in week 1 of the season, and this is year 2. We've already done year 1. In year 1, we made it all the way to the NFC Championship game, I believe, but we fell one game short of the Super Bowl. I think we lost in the NFC Championship game to Cam Newton and the Panthers. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the roster and see what we have right now as far as on the team, because even I kind of forgot just a little bit. I mean, honestly, as far as who we have as our starters, not much has changed. Obviously, we've still got Dak as our starting QB. Cody Kessler's our backup. Now, I believe in the 4th preseason game against the Cardinals, he showed flashes, but, that's about it. I mean, we just needed at least a solid backup quarterback because we don't have one, and that's something I think the Cowboys need to invest in real life. Of course, we got Zeke. We got Terrence West as our backup running back. Our rookie, Terrell French, is still here, and we still got Bo Scarborough. Keith Smith, we re-signed him in the offseason. Former Cowboy, actually in real life, to be our starting fullback because Olawale wanted big bucks, and we weren't about to give him that. We got Allen Hurns still, and yes, he's here. I don't care. I mean, I think I traded away a second-round pick to get Dez, if I recall, but I got him back on the team. Also got Mike Wallace. We got the rookie Sergio Gonzalez from West Virginia, although I think he's out for about 8 weeks. He has a broken collarbone or something like that, so a bit of a shame. Don't want to put him on IR just yet because we still have plenty of weapons at receiver. We still got Gallup, and we got Deontay Thompson. Jeff Swaim and Rico Gathers are our tight ends right now. Tyron Smith, Connor Williams, Travis Frederick. We got Joe Looney as a backup. We still got Zach Martin, Lyle Collins. Pretty much the same group as far as starters we have. DeMarcus Lawrence. We got Tyron Crawford, Taco, Randy Gregory. All the guys are here. David Irving we still have. Malik Collins, Jones, Ward. Marsh Lillard, Jalen, Layton, still got Sean Lee. Although I may be looking to trade him, and just to kind of see where we go from there based on the attention that he's getting and stuff like that. Joe Thomas, we got Shaquem Griffin as well. That's a new guy for sure. Still got Cheeto, Byron Jones as our starting corners. Got Jordan Lewis. We got Anthony Brown. We got Antoine Biddle, who was our rookie. I believe he was a first-round pick. I think Gonzalez was our second-round pick. Yeah, I can't really remember. And we got Earl Thomas as our starting safety. I traded for him in the first year of the franchise, like the Cowboys should in real life. He's a free agent now, Jerry. Just saying. Still got Xavier Woods, of course, as our backup. We got Heath, we got Frazier, we got Dan Bailey, and we got Chris Jones. So that's the quick rundown of the roster that we have going into week 1 of the regular season. So let's go ahead and start weekly training. Now, obviously, in regular franchise mode, unlike I did with my career mode for my guy, I usually just kind of sim through everything, just kind of to get development points or XP, stuff like that. XP development points, it's the same thing. Let me go ahead and actually refresh my YouTube page so I can get the chat going. Well, not really get the chat going, but so I can look at it and look at comments and stuff like that. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, okay, we got some guys that obviously got points and everything like that. All right, we're gonna play only weeks 1 and 2 so let's go ahead and get ready for the game against the Bears. Gonna play them in week 1, and we're playing them at home, so this should be a pretty good home field advantage. I don't know exactly what the Bears roster is completely looking like, but if I'd have to guess, I would think that they would still have Mitchell Trubisky as quarterback. I mean, they might. I don't think they'll have Khalil Mack because we started this franchise before that trade even happened, so I doubt Khalil Mack is on the Bears. As far as who else might be on this squad, I don't 100% know, but I mean, we'll find out soon enough, right? We'll find out what we're up against. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I wanted. I mean, I wouldn't say I was getting bored with this franchise mode, but after year one and going through the off season and stuff like that, I was getting a tad bit bored of it, and that's why I kind of started the My Player mode, creating myself and putting myself on the Bills and stuff like that. And that mode's actually pretty fun, but you know, I still want to keep this going a little bit. You know, just the more stuff I feel like I have on my channel, the better. And that's how I feel.
So with that, let's head over to the heart
and
of Texas.
you know, I'm kind of debating about whether I'm going to continue the Until Dawn live stream because I mean, I love scary games and I want to do other things on my channel, but if I'm being honest, that really just isn't getting me views. I'm sorry to admit that, like, on camera, but it's true. I really just haven't been receiving any reception from that, and when I do Madden, I get a lot more comments and views with that, so that's all I'm saying. I mean, the Outlast live stream did pretty well, but I feel like I probably just had to get a whole new different game if I'm going to live stream something other than Madden again. So. And I keep talking about 2K. That's another thing I keep talking about, but I'm not, you know, but I don't have that. I mean, this weekend I got work, so I'm going to be pretty busy on Saturday, and Lord knows on Sunday I'm going to be tired from working all day. Maybe Friday afternoon I'll go get it, but we'll have to see. It just depends on my schedule and, quite frankly, how much money I have in my pocket. You know what I mean? First world problems.
So here the Cowboys now ready to
Alright, so here we go. First drive of the regular season. Everything looks pretty good here. So here we got. The good thing is that we were really able to retain all of our starters on offense. Of course, we made a few changes, sure, but we mostly have still the guys. Oh my God! And why did I do that? I thought oh my God. I cannot believe I just did that. That's why I just had to pause it. I literally...
As you and I both know, one reason teams
first play of the season we did that.
So they can practice them ahead of time.
I hit L1 for some reason. I thought that might be a juke move or something, but oh my God, I absolutely messed that up to the highest order. Oh my God.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
And we just gave the Bears fantastic field
on the pitch and catch.
Well,
now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down.
That's offsides, isn't it? Oh God, what a way to start the season. What a way to start the season.
So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football.
It is a killer.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
More importantly, I gotta focus. And really myself.
Trubisky with a give to Howard.
There we go, missed that.
For 3 down to the 16-yard
Good play, and we
line.
didn't mess up.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays.
I don't know how the Bears did last season. And by that I mean like in this game. I don't know like if they made the playoffs, if they were even in the division hunt. I don't think they were close. But I mean, I'd have to obviously go and look back at the like season by season results. I don't even know if I can view that anymore because a whole new season just started and I really can't see how it did and stuff. I didn't see the current record there. There we go, Jordan Lewis got a nice tackle right there, and that was 3rd down. So we fumbled the ball in a crazy, stupid way, but we forced the Chicago Bears to a field goal. So.
Really nice open field
dodge
tackle.
the bullet. Dodge a bullet.
A great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Redemption. All right.
So
let's get the ball back on offense and let's actually not run a play like that because I don't know. I think I just got really excited. I might have been hitting L2 because it was like to showboat or something like that. Because Zeke had a wide open rushing lane, and I mean it was wide, stupid open. And I guess I just wasn't used to it. It was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this.
So many times we go backwards. I mean, really, we really do. It's unbelievable.
See if they can start to produce.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know.
Obviously, we don't have Amari
He has
Cooper,
the ability to take over
which is why, which is how this, this franchise is a little bit different. Dak with a nice run there.
Because if you
as he is inches short for the first down. He gets to Zeke and pick up his last couple of inches.
They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Go. And we pick up that first down with ease. There you go. All right, we're going to redeem ourselves. Don't worry about it. I'm wearing this jersey for nothing. You are the man, sir.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space.
There you go, wide open, Allen Hurns. Nice catch. Great catch. There you go, bud. I really hope Allen Hurns is okay. That injury he had in the wild card game against Seattle was horrific. You really had to look away when that happened. It was bad. It was really terrible. Got Swaim open, wide open grab by the tight end. Nice job. Yeah, we don't have Blake Jarwin anymore. I had to cut him. I mean, in real life, he's going to be the starting tight end, probably in the future for the Cowboys, if I'd have to guess. But he was taking up roster space, so we just had to cut bait. It's what you have to do with the preseason and whatnot. You got these cut dates and everything like that. So,
great hands and big bodies.
That's just what happens.
Targets for quarterbacks.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Let's go ahead and just run it back if we can. Not really a big run there, but we'll take the yards.
Reserves come in for the stop. It's just a gain of a couple
right,
there
third
on
down
the scramble, and now it's third down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Oh, man, that was almost a pick. It was a bad pass. Well, settling for a field goal.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it,
we get a field goal there, not exactly the drive we were looking for, but
third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points.
Xavier Woods trying to come in there with the wood. What's his name? I'll tell you one thing, though. Xavier Woods is a hard hitter. He and Jeff Heath back there, that's a solid duo. Even if they don't land Earl Thomas, I'm not going to be overly disappointed. If they didn't make the playoffs, then I'd be like, yeah, you got to go out and get Earl because your defense severely lacked. Although, you know, the defense still needs some help back there in that secondary, I believe. But it just doesn't need as much help as I thought it would. I mean, at 3-5, I was going to be like, yeah, you got to burn the house down and you got to build a whole new thing. And that starts with the head coach. Because I figured that, you know, Garrett's going to be fired for sure based off of the fact that you start 3-5. And you just can't do that if you're Dallas. Especially, you know,
the NFL
big
on
the Cowboys
is
are
presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry.
Because that's
Snickers
annoying.
Satisfies.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears
spend money on gear like
quarter
this,
number 2.
Gary.
They've got a second and
really, we
9
spend
to
money on
start
flights, jerseys, merchandise, tickets, concessions. We spend time making content like this on YouTube. And what do we get, Gary? Absolutely nothing.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Like what I just gave the Bears there on that 10-yard
pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
At least Earl Thomas came up and made the play.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a
hard hit
terrific
on Jordan.
offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Looking to throw, Trubisky.
Ooh, that was way off Trubisky.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That was looking like rookie year Mitchell Trubisky right there.
And that'll bring up second down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree at pregame,
there you go.
you don't have defenders
nice
breathing
tackle,
down your
Horns.
neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the
All right,
football.
third down and 12.
Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
For the audible too, it was terrible pass getting up down the left sideline.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this, week 1 of the season.
When he got hurt?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
I forgot he was on the Bears.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for
he and Owens were pretty good together as a duo.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first
brief
down
period.
run.
I mean, not a big period, but at least a decent period.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still,
Sack him.
took runs like that.
Almost got him. Okay. Lawrence cleaned up the mess. I was chasing him with Irving, and we couldn't quite get him, but Lawrence could. We'll take that. All right. Got him another third down and 12.
But no takes a start to have a good drive.
Let's get off the field.
Like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're
They're
looking at
driving the
third
ball
down,
down
and
in the
suddenly
second quarter.
the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old is a very, very fickle man.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Who is that?
First catch
Is that Brandon Marshall? No, McDowell. Okay, I thought it said Marshall on the back.
And now the passing game
that must be a rookie receiver or
something. To heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is.
There you go. Make the tap. Thank you, Wood. Thank you.
Run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Okay. All right. Now let's stop messing around. Blitz.
And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And Brady, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
They all want that change in a big way.
Oh, they did. We were ready for it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, defense. Way to get off the field. Let's go.
Sometimes both would be in the same spot. On that play,
another field goal, but it's better than 7. And what we got, the 2-minute warning? Yeah, we'll get there. All right.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head
Maybe
down
he'll
to
miss
visit
it.
with
I
Jonathan
doubt it.
Coachman in Orlando back for another year. He'll have scores from around
He's been able to give us a touchdown. We were getting destroyed on that drive. We were getting sliced and diced by Mitchell Trubisky.
And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3.
Ridiculous.
A dozen plays on that drive.
Trubisky is not even that good. He wasn't even that good in college. If I'm being frank. He really wasn't. The Bears made the playoffs because of Khalil Mack in that defense. That's why they made the playoffs. It had nothing to do with their offense. And Lord knows, when it counted the most, they needed their offense way more than their field goal kicker in that game against the Eagles
Ball up to the
in
35
Chicago.
now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go back to Cody Parkey, though.
They'll start
I understand that getting
and
criticized
he'll get
and
this
everything
out to
like
about
that.
the 38-yard line.
He's getting death threats.
3, second down.
I mean, really, he was receiving death threats
Again in a hurry.
debacle. I can't say I'm surprised, but, lighten up a little bit, Bears fans. All right, unfortunately, we couldn't get out of bounds, but we'll have to take those yards. Nobody was really open downfield, and I just really wanted to get positive yards on that thing.
They go play action here on first down.
Hunts, wide open. There we go, Allen. You still run a little bit harder. We don't have to worry about timeouts just yet, in my opinion.
A gain of 32 that time. From the red zone now,
come on, Dez. There you go. Oh, get off of him. Oh, he almost got into the end zone. Let's go ahead and call a timeout. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
0-1 trap first. Still got 2 timeouts here, and we still got plenty of opportunities. So if we don't get it in here, it's not the end of the world. And we don't.
And he is going
Goodness
to be
gracious
stopped
me.
cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a
We'll still
loss
take our
of 2,
time
and
just a
it'll be
little bit.
second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're
leave
counting
time for
on
the
your
Bears.
offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
He'll get it up the middle. And
Yes!
he'll get in. Touchdown,
Nice. There we go, Zeke.
Cowboys.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an
Powered your way into
insurmountable
the end
lead,
zone.
it's still a lead.
Like
and
Dak
that
said.
always feels good to a team.
Oh, well, actually, it's the other way. At the end of the Seattle playoff game, I remember where Zeke, they were in, Aaron Andrews was interviewing him, and Dak made that, he had that long run that was down to the 1 yard line, and Zeke said, you know, and Aaron asked Zeke, hey, what is it like when he makes plays like that? And he said, he's a grown-ass man. I was like, heck yeah. I was surprised she didn't ask Zeke more questions because he was the guy that carried them to victory in that one. I mean, Zeke had over 100 yards rushing that day, had a touchdown. Big reason they won against Seattle. Sure. But also Dak, too. Dak was also another reason. And that's what I really wanted to see and what I loved to see in that first playoff win for the team. To have both of them really contribute to the win, be the reason that the Cowboys moved on in the postseason to get a shot to play the Rams.
This is a big decision here.
And when they got a chance to play L.A., honestly, look, I knew it was going to be a loss before that game even started. I think we just jumped offside the game, did we? Oh, no, false start. All right, I'll take that. Yeah, but I just felt like that it was going to be a loss anyway, but I was just hoping that they would play, you know, better. Maybe there was going to be a sign that we could get to the conference championship. We're playing on the road and playing in Los Angeles, which, you know, even though the Coliseum is ancient and it's not really the Rams' permanent home, it's hard to win there this year. I mean, teams haven't typically gone in there over the last 2 years and won a lot. So it's a pretty tough place to play, and that was even true in the 80s when the Raiders were in. It's hard to win there.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky.
It's not an easy place to win. I mean, you got all kinds of crazy things at the Coliseum.
And now we won't see a play on.
They might be mainly USC Trojan fans, but
as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That was just. It was rough. Because I was really hoping that they could get to the conference championship for the first time. Because they just can't get out of the division round for some reason.
16 seconds now.
But I like the fact that it looks like they're going to think about making some moves to get to the next level of the playoffs, because every year after the Cowboys make the playoffs and they win a playoff game, literally the next year they fall flat on their face and they don't even make it. The last time that happened, 2014, obviously the Dez catch it, didn't catch it thing happened. The next year, Dez gets hurt, Romo gets hurt, and you finish 4-12. And, oh my goodness, how did he catch that?
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a pickup of 16.
I've been lollygagging around and just talking too much, and I'm about to give up a field goal.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal.
We're only going to lead by 1 point going into the half.
From the right hand,
oh, he missed it? What in the world?
Here on opening weekend, as we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by.
Was that like not their kicker or something?
He has REA Sports halftime report.
All right,
what
Brandon,
the heck
thanks
was that?
very
That was
much.
terrible.
And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season.
Christ.
So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start in the Meadowlands, an NFC East battle that pits Washington against the New York Football Giants. And it's the Giants who are out in front in the second quarter.
Well,
the Giants playing well in their opener, trying to send their sellout crowd home
they didn't really
happy.
do much. I think it was really the Redskins and the Eagles that were kind of done it for us for the NFC East title, but we beat them like all 4 times.
The Falcons looking to get off to a hot start, and a road win would help them do.
The Texans are getting their butts whooped. Not too surprising.
Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles get out to a hot start as they get the road victory in their opener.
Jeez. Oh, A.J. McCarron is their starting quarterback? Wait, did Brady retire or something?
Can break through in the second half. To find out, let's
I'm going to have to check that out after this game.
Of Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we
I'm going to have to
welcome
make myself a
everyone back
reminder
for
to do that
quarter
after this
number
game.
3.
Check out what happened to Brady, or at least look at the Patriots roster. Because it
We'll
said
see
A.J.
if week
McCarron
one
is the starting
fatigue
quarterback.
becomes
Either
any
that or
kind of a
Brady got
factor as we
hurt.
are back underway in
My
the
guess
second
is
half.
that Brady's no
On
longer
the
with the
return,
team.
it's Tariq Cohen.
Oh, how did I miss that
That's a
tackle?
pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
All right, well, Chicago obviously has the ball back.
So
We got a
here's the
shot
Bears
to take the
offense
lead
now
back.
as they get set to start this third
Try to
quarter.
prevent that
They're
shelly
down here,
defense.
but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that
Patience
went
over
well
the
in
middle,
the first
number
half
11.
and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
There you go.
He
He's
leads
tackled
this
me.
one for Howard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run it now out of the
Oh,
gun.
my God, really? Oh, holding. That's coming back. It should.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
Hopefully
on
that's
the
holding.
field.
Or blocking the back or something like that.
Illegal block in the back.
There we go. I'll take that. Yeah.
Now that's one
Yeah, I'll
they
definitely
hate.
take
The
that,
ball's gotta
for
come
sure.
all the way back.
So that's an explosive
He's stunning.
play,
Ugh.
a really explosive
Dang
play
it.
that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Come on, dude.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky.
Really? Get him. There we go. Nice sack, Irving.
He's taken down.
Nice.
David
That's what I'm talking about.
Able to collapse the pocket.
All right.
then drop
I don't know
it
how
for
he got
a
that
loss of a
sack. I mean,
yard.
Trubisky was running for his life, and I swear he was like, oh, my God, he's about to break out of this, and I'm not going to get the sack.
On these offenses
Nah,
in this
never
game.
mind.
Yeah, absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can
Oh, my.
wake up a little
Did he
bit.
stop him short?
Any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their
Yes!
It'll be called
Oh,
a
but
gain
they're
of
going
2,
for it.
and that'll leave them with some
Okay.
options here on 4th
Oh,
and inches.
shoot, they're not.
Brandon,
They're
one
going to
thing
kick the
about
field goal.
blitzes, they
Wait, what
really
is this
confuse
intent from?
offensive linemen at times, and what you have to
What
do
is this, a
lock in
60-yarder
on
or
the guy right in front
something?
of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And Boswell's kick is good. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off.
I thought he
That'll go
missed
in the
it, but
books
I
as a
guess it bounced off the
61-yard
upright
field
and
goal.
through.
And wasn't
Oh,
it weird
man.
to see a guy line
Oh,
up for a field
man.
goal on the other side of midfield?
Golly,
The ball got
how-
halfway
how-
there, and you
how-
thought, no way
I don't even
is
know
that
what the
gonna make it,
distance
but it
on
just
that
kept
thing
carrying
was.
and
That
carrying,
was like
and he
that
winds
was
up sneaking
almost
it right
60
over the bar.
The
for
Cowboys
sure.
offense now, they head out for their first
Golly.
possession.
All right, well, I'm going to have
of
to
the
make a
second
note of that.
half.
That
And for
Boswell
them,
is
a
on his
touchdown
A
their
game
last
today.
go
So
around.
if it comes
Obviously,
down
they'll
to
be
a
hoping to do
kicker,
that again.
And
let's
when you
not
start
have it come
plotting
down to
for
their
this
kicker.
drive, when you start
There
thinking
we
to
go,
yourself,
Zeke.
what are we going to do?
Zeke's like, I got you. There we go.
What
Nice
did
juke.
before, because that
Get you
worked.
going,
But you
Zeke.
have to be prepared for wrinkles and
Got one
counters
touchdown
because
today,
you know
but
they'll make some adjustments.
have you eat. 'Cause it looks like the Bears defense, they're really giving up some good yards in the middle
Sometimes
right
it's hard
now.
to believe,
They
but
keep exploiting
there are
that.
times this game is about patience, isn't it?
I don't know exactly
Guys
who
had the
their
game he expected.
defensive tackles
That
are,
run
but
there, that may
they're
get
giving
him
up
going.
some decent
Maybe that
ones
gives
on
them a
certain
little juice
ones.
because you're right. He struggled.
Unlike that
especially
one,
in that
but
first half.
still got back
I
to the
know
line.
great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
All right.
That's a good start for him.
So let's audible out of that.
Prescott now from the 50.
Oh no.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That was
Eddie
coming.
Goldman coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Oh, Hearns. Did we catch that? Yes. Go, Hearns. There we go. Oh, get off. Oh,
Just falls
I didn't hit
short
triangle
down
in
at
time.
the 1.
man, what a completion all the way down to the 1. Nice job, Hearns. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. All right, now we got a chance to extend this lead.
Deep downfield, sells the post pattern in a big
let's audible the ISO
That's
here.
really pretty easy to do because all defenders.
Come on, get in there. Touchdown, baby. There we go. Number 2 of the day for my man. There we go. All right. Woo!
this opening weekend.
Power through there.
Cowboys will add on to their lead. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is
All right,
up to 8.
now we have an 8-point lead. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Looking good, boys. Looking good.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10.
There you
And
go.
a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Trevor's actually been getting some
The
decent
Bears
returning
offense
yards.
now getting
Unfortunately, he
ready
hasn't
to
busted
take over.
anything big on us
Fortunate
like
to get
Devin
points
Hester
on the
or
board
something.
last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Little edged in here.
The
They're around.
kickers in today's game
This formation
are
anyway.
so good.
Oh,
and
they're
so
not. Oh my God, they got me with the play
skilled
fake
and
so
hit
good.
distances that
Get the
we
sack. There we go.
take them for granted, and we can't do that.
Nice
That's
job,
a long
Lawrence. What is that, his second
But they
sack
got
of the
3
day,
points
something
out
like
of it.
that?
They've got to feel good
He's on
about
fire.
that, and they better make sure they love him up.
We give him a
because
big
he's helped them
contract
out.
too,
Yeah, now
so-
we'll see
but he's
if that
worth it
offense
based on
can
what
put
I'm seeing.
6 on the board.
I'm
here.
just
We'll
saying, in real life, show him the money, Jerry. Show him the money.
see. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Sean Lee,
And
there we
he'll
go.
slip his way up
Sean
across
Lee's up
the
to a
30 to
92
the
overall in
32.
this game. So,
Sean Lee, the
you
Pro
know,
Bowler there for
I
the
know in
tackle.
real life I would have him retire or trade him, but I'm going to keep him on as my starting middle linebacker for a while just because he's still the best, you know, now. He's right up there with Kuechly and like some of the best linebackers in the game, middle linebackers in terms of his overall rating. So I don't think it's worth it to try to trade him and have a young guy like Van Der Esch slide in there when quite
We are
frankly
through
he's
3
not ready
quarters
yet.
here on NFL
Van Der Esch
Kickoff
really didn't get a lot of
Weekend.
reps
We'll
last
return
year
with
in this
more
franchise,
after this.
and
This is the
you know,
NFL,
putting an
and it's on
inexperienced guy there,
EA
you
Sports.
know, overall difference, just not really what I think
Back
is going
now
to be good
in
for this team.
Arlington. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set.
So we're
to
up by
bring you
8.
the 4th quarter.
They got a 3rd down and 7, so this is pretty
The
big for
Bears
them.
on 3rd down.
We
2
can
for
hold them
5 to
here,
this point.
get the
This
ball
is
scored
3rd and
again.
seven.
We can really put a chokehold on this game.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Ooh, we got another sack. Oh, and a fumble. Get it. Get it. Taco with the recovery. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Is that Lawrence that got in on a sack fumble?
So
Nice.
the defense there, opportunistic.
The Hot Boys are eating
It's
tonight.
nice to give them credit,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because so many times
That was
it's more a
Lawrence. There
matter
we
of
go.
what the
Yeah, that's
offensive guy
totally a
didn't
fumble.
do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
All right. Here we go.
Tim carried out for Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been
Maybe
used,
a little bit
they
too
come into
conservative
play for
with running
guys
the
on
Zeke a
offense right
bit
now. Just
here,
take
but,
care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He's been
And able to
running
push his way
decently
forward
enough,
here
so
for a good little game.
we'll just keep that going.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
With Dak.
He may try and run for this.
And
And
he's
he'll
down to the
be
1
taken
yard
down,
line.
But he
All right.
does have first down yardage.
Not quite in
It's
yet,
a gain
Dak,
of
but no big
6
deal.
as they're able to convert, and now
Fresh
it's
set of
1st and
downs.
goal.
All right, partner, I'm a defender.
Let's see if we can
but
get Zeke to
express my
finish this thing
admiration
off.
there. Moving around,
let him finish.
making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking
Really?
shots. Your
Come on,
quarterback,
O-line.
but It's winning time.
Gotta make
here
your
in the fourth
blocks.
quarter if he needs to make those plays.
What are we
with the legs.
paying
Go
you
ahead,
for?
Ron.
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off. This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right?
Everybody's
Clock's gonna
covered.
go. But his thought process
Had to
is
tuck it
getting
and
into
try
the
to
end
get
zone. It's
something back.
counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but
I don't
like
want
you
to
said,
risk
you don't
too
wanna get in
much
the end
here.
zone
There's
too
nothing
early
open.
here.
I'm just
No,
throwing this
not
thing
at all,
to
because
the
you may leave an
bleachers.
opening that could come back and get you.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Prescott to throw.
There we go.
And Dez has got it. for the
There we go,
touchdown.
Dez. Welcome back.
Dez Bryant from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and
Still wish Dez was here. I really do.
Up to 15 now.
I do miss him. He had fire and attitude, and
The kickoff team on the field
when
now as they
Linehan
will
was
send this
fired,
one away.
I mean, he was going at it, and I loved it on Twitter. I loved
And this will not be
it.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end
Loved the
zone
way he
for a
exposed him.
touchback.
If anything, I think that might have convinced Garrett that, you know what, based on what these players keep telling me, these are my guys, they're my players, and Garrett really is a player's coach. And that is what I do like about him. He is conservative, especially in big games. He chokes, but like playoff games and stuff, he just doesn't know how to call things right, I think, on occasion. But, I mean, I'm not going to say he's just an awful, terrible, doesn't know how to do anything right head coach. He's not to that level yet. He's a good offensive-minded guy. He really is. But the thing I always complain about is that he's just a yes man. He needs to grow more of a backbone and really have a say. He actually did gamble a lot more this year. Like, he would go for it on 4th. Heck, even the final game of the regular season against the Giants, they made nothing. He went for it on 4th down, what, twice? In the final quarter to try to win the game, even though it was a meaningless game. And,
Work to be done here
you know,
on 2nd and 16 after
still,
the sack.
they still won it. That was a crazy end to a meaningless game, I'll admit that. And Cole Beasley with that touchdown, that was pretty good. I was jumping off my couch.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they
It was an awesome
stop
finish.
it
One of the best Cowboy finishes. That might have been one of the best finishes to a Cowboy game I've seen in a long time. Real talk. I mean, last year there was that late regular season game against the Raiders, where Jeff Heath punched the ball out of from Derek Carr, and it was a touchback, and Dallas won. That was pretty exciting. That was definitely the most exciting finish from the previous year. I mean, I guess every year you have your favorite games and stuff. And we get a pick with Jordan Lewis. That's what I'm talking about. Legit move on him. There we go. Get a little more with that nice little run back, Jordan. Now we can just milk the clock here. We got a little 15-point lead.
Now the Cowboys offense
we're on our way to our first win of the 2019
season. Thanks for this field position.
Yeah, remember the last drive in which they scored a touchdown. That would also began in excellent field position. So let's see if they can capitalize a second time.
Away.
And room there to work it inside the 25. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's
out. Middle with Zeke. Too easy. There we go. Oh,
take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Not quite, but we'll take that.
The Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. A first down carry by Allen.
Here we go, Zeke.
And he couldn't quite get there.
Number 1.
Down at the 1.
That was a big run. He almost got in the end zone
And
there.
Play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over.
Well, it looks like we can actually tack on some more points if they let us. Although I'm mostly just concerned about running the clock down. But they're going to give it to us like this. We'll take it.
Fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with now 3 week
There we go. Look
touchdowns.
at that signature celebration. Get 2 of those spoons out, Zeke.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time.
Double
Looking at week 1, oh good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want.
Spoons.
But there carries a little extra pressure
honestly,
with that as well. Because
I'd look like that if I was, say, like eating ice cream or something.
Winning your home games is paramount in this league.
There's something that's in bulk that's really delicious.
But now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin.
Not a
Looking
pizza,
like they're
because
going to
that
protect it here in this one.
I need to stop talking about food. Just lay like this, I actually can't stop thinking about food. But I'm really trying to cut back. Like, I lost a lot of weight over the last couple of years. I used to be a lot heavier than this. Not a lot, but a pretty good amount, you know, chunkier, I guess you could say. You know, a little more on the heavy side. This jersey was actually fit me better than it does now. I got it when I still had that weight. Now it's a little big on me, if I'm being honest. I still like to wear it. Ooh, there we go, Woods. Bringing that wood.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Pick it off. Oh, come on, Byron.
I guess the good
Well,
news for
four
them
down
now,
territory,
it's
so they have to
down.
go for this.
Another
Oh, they're
wayward
punting?
pass. Things started out
They have nothing to
poorly in
lose
this
at this
game,
point. They're down
and to be
31 to
frank, they
9.
just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is
Oh my
embolden the secondary. They feel good about
That
what's
was a
going on.
terrible punt.
And this will be down just on
What
the
is,
other
what
side
is
of
up with
midfield.
the Chicago Bears special teams unit?
And now
They're
Dallas
just playing
gets
like
set to
crap.
take the
They had that.
field.
They had what was, normally like a chip shot field goal, but he
They
missed it.
certainly did, partner.
I guess it wasn't
And just
Parkey
think
that was
about how
kicking.
good that
I
feels
don't even know.
because every team
All
has
right,
a
well, we'll
goal
just go
when
ahead
they
and take
start
a
the
knee
year
and let the
to win
rest of
at
this
home.
clock run out.
All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They
Take
did
another
indeed.
knee.
They protected the home field, and now the final
Clock run
stages.
down here.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1.
First game, first win of the season. That always feels good.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call
I'll record
so
a week
special.
2 as
Every
well,
year,
and then
week
we'll
1, you had
wrap
the
up this
fly
live
over
stream.
the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is.
After game 2, I might just take a look at the trading block and see what teams are wanting to give up because, you know, I want to try to get this team as good as I can possibly get it, realistically. And, you know, just see what we got, work, and see what's in the works in the NFL.
So for the Cowboys, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for
Dak had a
Chicago,
QB rating 156.3, 6 of 8, 157 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks in this game, surprising. Zeke had that fumble, but that was on me. 16 carries, 80 yards, 3 touchdowns, a beast. Dak had 28 yards on the ground as well. Alan Hearns had 3 catches for 114 yards. Des Bryant, our boy, had 2 catches, 22 yards, but also had a touchdown. Defensively, DeMarcus Lawrence had 3 sacks. We also got another one from David Irving, but Lawrence was an absolute beast in this one for sure. I don't know what his overall is, but it's pretty high. Leader in total tackles, we had Chidobe Awuzie with 6. We gave up some big pass plays during the game, even though we won by 22 points, I believe. Yeah, 22. But yeah, when your secondary is making the most tackles, that's how about the game went. Xavier Woods had 6, Irving had 3, and DeMarcus Lawrence had 5. All right, but solid win, 31-9 over Chicago, and move on to week 2. See if we have any updates here. Okay, so we got a couple. Let's update all of them. Actually, let's see about Taco. Let's just enter it. Okay. Let's go Power Rusher. Let's upgrade that. Here we go. All right, Connor Williams, what you got? Let's go Agile. Definitely could use a boost there. There we go. Got him up to a 76 overall. That's looking pretty good. All right. Okay. Advance the week. Next game is against the Redskins. Don't know if it's on the road or if it's home, but we'll find out. Yep, it's on the road. Going to go to FedEx Field and take on them. Something I want to check really quickly is did he retire? Where is Tom Brady? He must have retired. Man, the Patriots. Ooh. What a dip. Oh, man. Did Tom Brady go somewhere else? Let me quickly go through the NFL list and see where he is. Oh, let me just go to, like, all NFL. Because if he's still in the league, then he's one of the top-rated QBs. Oh, shoot. Brady must have retired. I guess I forgot about that. I didn't really look at the retirement list when the season was done. But, wow. So, Aaron Rodgers at a 99 overall is the best quarterback remaining in the league right now. And Russell Wilson, Dak's at an 83, which is okay. But we're going to see if we can keep getting that up a little bit more. All right. So, Vikings have signed. Ooh, the Vikings signed Cedric Wilson from our practice squad. Whatever. You can have him. Yeah, we put a bunch of guys on the practice squad too, obviously. Okay, so, let's see. I want to check out, let's see. Let's go to the trade center real quick, and I want to look at the trading block and see what teams really are looking for. NFL. Let's see. Let's just go all NFL. Well, it figures that Nick Foles would be on the trading block, but I don't really need another quarterback right now, so I'm not going to do that. I don't really need another quarterback. I mean, running back is okay. I mean, I'm happy with Terrence West as our backup. We obviously could improve the position. I think I might be looking at a left guard. Is there something better? Nah, these guys are all less than Connor Williams. Yeah, I don't really think we can get two better on the O-line. Nothing really going with defensive tackles. Left end is meh. Left outside linebacker maybe. Yeah, we're 53 out of 53, so we don't have any room. So if we were to trade for somebody and give away a pick, we'd have to cut somebody. I could just kind of leave things as is. I do need some depth at linebacker though, because I only have one left outside linebacker, and it's Justin Marsh-Lillard. Just could use some depth. Maybe I go to the free agent pool and see what we got. Cause let me take a quick. No, I don't need to look at the roster. I need to look at the depth chart, because I think I have Lee out there. Let's see here. Who do we have as left outside linebacker? We have Lee out there. Okay. Oh, well, Van Der Esch is injured, so we can't even put him in there. Let's take a look at right outside linebackers. See if there's anybody better out there. Because right now our top guy is Joe Thomas. He's a 74 overall. But let's see if there's somebody else out there. Ty Montgomery's available. Just all. I just want to view all of them. Darius Smith, Matt Longray, whatever, Keenan Robinson. Yeah, none of these guys are really leaping on my screen. Let's go back to the trade center real quick. See if there's somebody on the trading block that maybe has a higher overall. Ooh, Ben Gideon? Jeez. 77 overall. Maybe. D Ford? Ooh. That would be a solid pickup. Wow. Let me see. The Vikings, they need a left tackle, right tackle. I don't really want to give up another draft pick. Would you take Garcia? Doubt it. Doubt that would help. Yeah. Let's try to get maybe Ford. Let's see what they need. They need a right outside linebacker as well. They also need a quarterback and a left tackle. Let me see what I got. Again, let me see, because I'm not giving away Tyron Smith. No way. What's something of position that, I have more than I really need? Don't really need to give up any, defensive ends, really. We got some solid defensive ends. Now, Randy Gregory, I think I could get rid of him. Maybe the Chiefs would take him. And maybe, I don't really want to give up Xavier Woods because he's great. Yeah. This might be a... Oh, well, we could swap right outside linebackers, I guess. Could give them Joe Thomas. Wow, that worked. Wow. How about that? So we got D Ford as our right outside linebacker now. So that's what I'm talking about. He's basically the same overall as what we had with Joe Thomas, but I feel like he's just the ceiling is just higher up, you know. Let me see. Can I change his number to I forget what his number was before. I think it was 55. I guess we can't really change it. Let's just keep it at 57. Yeah, discard changes. We didn't really make any changes with that. All right. Let me edit the depth chart a little bit, make sure D Ford is in there. All right, how about that? Got a new right outside linebacker for the squad. Just, trying to get this team better. And the good thing is that he fits our scheme. I'm fine with having Shaquem Griffin as our backup now. I mean, he was before, but we just need a better guy to be on the right side there because we already have Lee on the left side. Even though his position telling is right outside linebacker, we're having him on the left side. And in the middle, we got Jalen Smith. And when Van Der Esch comes back, that's going to add another dimension. But for, these 6 weeks, we need some help right there. All right, let's go ahead and start weekly training. Let's adjust who gets work this week. Let's let Dak get some development this week. Let's have him really focus because we're playing a big game against the Redskins, and this is a big divisional game. Actually, no, let's not do Scarborough. Let's do one of our receivers. Let's have Dez get some work this week. And let's see. Could have maybe a rookie. Maybe not. Let's go Jeff Heath. Yeah, let's have him. Let's have those guys get some work this week for sure. All right. I think that trade was pretty good, considering just some depth that we needed at linebacker. All right. Looking good for them. All right. Let's go ahead and play our next game on the road against the Washington Redskins. Let me make sure the uniforms are looking okay. All right, cool. We'll roll with that. Early divisional game, so this one's going to mean a little bit more than that opening game against Chicago. Well, they still got Josh Norman. Gotta beware of him. This could be another classic Dez and Josh Norman shootout. And by shootout, I mean, you know, some punches and whatnot.
Sports.
Whoever those guys play, they get into it. They really do. They don't like each other.
America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Washington Redskins. With that, we'll get up to FedEx Field for the Washington home opener. Standing by, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome.
I think the Redskins are 0-1. I think they lost their first game. Oh, yeah, they did. They lost to the Giants. I remember that during the halftime update. Or they were, like, losing big, and they were about to lose. They lost, like, I don't know, like 35-17, something like that. Maybe that was the halftime score. They might have lost by more than that. I don't really know.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this
last week
Redskin
Zeke
team as
did pretty well. He had 3 touchdowns, 80 yards. That's solid. But, you know, we really let Dak lead us during those drives, and we just let Zeke punch it in the end. Which, you know, I thought was, you know, a good solid game plan for that week. So, you know, hey, do the same thing.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here,
and we get the ball first to start the game. I like that.
So they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put
this is Mike Wallace. I'm tripping.
Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Never show me those, please. All right.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Here we go.
Beautiful fake.
There we go. First play, and and he's hurt.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
And first play, and he gets hurt like that.
Moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott on first down.
Oh!
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Look at him and Norman going at it already.
Well, kind of forced that one there.
Bruce Shoulder will return center. All right. Let's have him go back. Let's have
really
Zeke go
going through
back
progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
A second down throw for Prescott.
Here you go, Dez.
And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Maybe a risk, but
a nice drive to start.
Go with a wide receiver quick here with Dez.
Pretty successful so far.
See if anything can happen with this play.
Because you remember when we sat in in the production meeting with them to talk about this,
and nothing happens. Those reverses don't work. And we got Dez hurt too. Oh crap!
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Man, everybody's getting hurt today.
On second down, Elliott.
He goes Zeke. Nice run. Oh, with a hurdle. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Here for a modest gain. Kayvon Webster there to make the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third down. Keep this drive alive.
Here's Prescott.
Wide open. There we go. Almost into the end zone. Got Mike Wallace right there. I think that's his first catch of the season. Torn pectoral will miss the rest of the season. Oh, Dez.
Find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young,
Dez to IR you go.
Simply a guy who couldn't run anymore.
We're gonna have to pick somebody else up in the we're gonna have to pick somebody else up in the free agent market, or we're gonna have to look for another receiver to trade for after this game. With Dez out for the year, that hurts. And we just brought him back too.
It's on the guys blocking for it. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling them for a loss.
Now
Hearns. There we go. We still got Hearns, though. We still got Hearns. We still got some decent receivers, but
His first
we might have to make a
touchdown
move
here
to
in the new
get another
campaign.
second,
And the
another
Cowboys
number
take
2
it all the
receiver
way
in
down
here.
the field
Good
and
one.
score on the opening drive. And all about
A nice throw by
timing there
Dak.
on that
We're
short
in there for
slant,
6.
Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Opening drive,
Really got
touchdown.
the extra
Best you
point,
could ask for.
and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Here comes Alex Smith and the guys.
Smith and the
Let's
Redskins
see how different this Redskin team looks. Let's see. Their running back is well, this is before the Adrian Peterson trade when I started this. So Darius Geis, who missed the entire year in 2018, is in there at running back. I think I do play one preseason game and he got hurt.
No gain on the play.
But he's back as their starting
down.
running back. They don't have AP, so
Boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
kind of a different looking Redskin team we're playing today.
You usually get a great product out on the field, and when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Richardson, Crowder, it's still the same looking
Here's Smith
squad.
now on second down.
Holding.
He's gonna sling
Hopefully
this
it's holding.
deep downfield.
Here we go. Pick that. Yes!
Batted in the air, and now
That was a
it's
crazy
intercepted.
interception, though. Did you see how the ball just, like, floated? How it just kind of was, like, in the air for, like, a minute or two? That was crazy. I think this is also holding on the Redskins, so we don't even need to take the penalty.
Holding. Defense.
Oh, okay. He said holding on the defense, and we're the defense, so... Oh, man. So we're going to decline that for sure, and we'll take the ball. Thank you very much, Washington. Wow, I'm sorry. I had to pause, and I had to think for a second. I just had to pause. You know, for real. Golly.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And they're stacking the box here, but...
Give to Elliott. And he
Still had a
takes it
decent
down to the
run
40 with a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Yeah. And I don't think we don't have Scott Linehan here, so we don't have to worry about that now. We do.
Prescott now.
Nico Gathers open right there. Oh, but he didn't get it. Shoot.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Well, let's go ahead and try the 53-yarder. Why not? You got Bailey still here.
After the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And Bailey able to knock it through.
Got it.
And
That's why we keep you, Bailey.
I
get you, Brett Maher. Man, it's like he can make 50-yarders, but he can't make 30 yards. It doesn't make any sense.
It does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
Maher missed field goals this season that didn't even make sense.
And that's to the defense because they ran onto the
Still
field.
think
It's what we call sudden change, right?
He missed some field goals for the Vikings, but
and they did, holding them to a field goal.
you know, we would have been better if we kept Dan for sure.
Alex Smith and the offense heading out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Got a quick 10-0 lead.
Yeah, and you know,
Off to
the
a pretty good start.
That are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their
Start, if
team.
you ask
They
me.
tell them,
Another
"That's on
pick.
me."
Wow, Alex Smith, thank you, sir. Man, Cheeto gets one. Man, Alex Smith, what is going on with you, man? Even Trubisky wasn't playing this bad last week. I mean, I'll take those gifts. I'll take them.
We look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yeah, we do.
The give is to
Block,
and he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
This is Elliott.
Go Zeke. That loose. Another first down.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Ball control,
Getting the
time of
sense Charles are
possession.
gonna
That's
put
the
big
way we
emphasis
run.
this afternoon on the run game.
The way we roll.
What we're seeing so far.
And the first quarter's
working
about to
pretty
end.
well from them.
Well,
Here's
we're
the
off to a
best
strong
part.
start. We already got
Those
2
are the
picks on
best
Alex Smith, and
performers
we're up 10
do their
zip.
job when the lights come on. I
Solid,
think he likes
solid
natural
start to
light
this
best.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. The Cowboys out in front early. We'll head back to FedEx Field after this timeout. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
All right. Let's keep running it with Zeke. Keep them. It's not really keeping them guessing, but it's our bread and butter.
Here's Elliott.
There we go. Carrying defenders as he gets another first down. That's the Zeke I know. Just a powerful runner. I'm looking forward to watching him play in the Pro Bowl. You know, Dak was a late addition, so was Amari Cooper. You know, and the Cowboys coaching staff is there too, so hopefully they give him, hopefully Garrett gives the guys some plays and, you know, a chance to shine a bit. So, you know, it just makes, you know, Cowboy fans, you know, enjoyable to watch this instead of watching everybody else catch
That's what
touchdowns
you're looking for
instead of
when you want
Dak
to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Play right
Flush
here.
to his right.
Just throw it away.
And
Yeah,
hit
live to play
as
another
he
day. Live to
releases
play
it,
another day.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed.
That play was
for
going
different
nowhere
things.
fast. I just
Sometimes
had
you
to
want
get
to
rid
keep
of
the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried
Getting
to
better
get
about
ball,
making sure
and that
Dak
resulted
throws
in
it
an
away when he's under
incompletion.
pressure. I didn't used to do that when I first started playing Madden on PS4. I was really bad about that. I kept trying to make something happen, and usually it would end in just total disaster. Pretty similar to Dak in real life.
What they've done is they put doubt.
He does need to improve, but coaching is also the blame. Now we have Kellen Moore as the offensive coordinator.
It'll be intercepted.
Yeah, but now we have Kellen Moore as our offensive coordinator, so I don't really know. I mean, Moore, I don't know how much Dak really even learned from him. Or if Moore just really taught him a lot about playing the position, seeing as though Moore did play quarterback in the NFL. But Moore never really did anything in the NFL. I mean, he really did. He won 0 games with the Cowboys when he was starting in place of like Tony Romo in 2015 when he got hurt. Moore just was a wash at the NFL level. I mean, I know that everybody's like, oh, he wasn't meant to play quarterback at the NFL level. It's like, well, that's not the point. I mean, the dude, how much could he know? How much more could he know other than Scott Linehan? If you're gonna just replace Linehan with Kellen Moore, if I'm being honest, I'm thinking about maybe you should have kept Linehan.
Really good defensive effort.
You should have gone out and got a real bona fide offensive coordinator. I'm talking about somebody like trying to lure away Kyle Shanahan or Josh McDaniels. You get somebody like that, Dak Prescott could be elite.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's
you know, you're stuck with still the same coaching staff.
Was that a receiver?
So if I'm being honest, I don't really expect too much from the Cowboys. I think they missed a golden opportunity with
getting his feet down.
Those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
Gave us more of a shot against the Rams. Beat the Rams who was going to the Super Bowl. You know, it would have been nice to have more hope. Cowboy fans, you know, there's not a whole lot to hope for. That's being real.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell
it's not the same way it used to be.
how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate
we have a great running back.
In a ball game.
We have a quarterback that's okay, but he could be way better. We have a good receiver. We have a decent offensive line. We got a great defense. I think that's the biggest thing. The Cowboy defense is elite this year, which is something that hasn't been around here in a long time. So that's solid. But if offensively you can't bust it great, you're not going to win many games. That's why the Cowboys started 3-5.
This is 3rd and 11.
Obviously, the Amari Cooper trade made a big difference. But, I just feel like that better coaching, that this team probably would have found a way to beat the Rams and gone to the NFC Championship. They wouldn't have won just 10 games. They would have won more than 10 games. They probably would have won 11, 12, or something. The game against the Titans they would have won for sure. I think they would have beaten the Panthers on opening day. 12-4 season. Solid record. 12-4 seasons. The Cowboys don't get. Oh, I thought he was going to pick that off. I had to pause for a minute because that was very similar to that interception where Byron Jones had.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a
My
zone like that, it tends to create
heart
a lot
froze
of
for a second.
in the middle of the field.
I
Makes
had
it very
to
hard to slot one
collect
in.
myself, understand what was probably about to happen, and accept it if it did happen. That's all I'm going to say about that. Mike Wallace is getting plays for us.
But a nice little
It's his
game.
3rd catch of the game. He didn't have any last week. But then again, we weren't really looking toward his
That was a
direction.
nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think
we
he's
should probably
going
speed it up a little
upfield
bit because we're
for
not
a
getting the ball
deeper
for the second
route,
half.
and then breaks
They
it off,
are.
usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body
go.
to keep the defender away
Wallace
from the
open
football
again.
and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And they'll get him down as he's
bit quicker.
inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take
We started
it over,
off, so they're going to get the
we
ball to
step
start the second
aside.
half. So I'd like to score here and really increase the gap. Really keep the pressure on the Redskins.
Prescott.
Oh my goodness, and I did the exact opposite. Throw another pick with that. Oh, golly.
And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
And we're going to give
As
the
much
Redskins
football as we
life.
watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end
That's
zone,
on me.
and points result.
All on me.
In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On second down, here's Smith.
Ooh, I don't know why Reed didn't go up for that pass.
Jordan Reed was the
It was thrown right to
target,
him, and we had
it's
very
third
soft
down.
coverage right there.
This defense
That
has
should have
been
been an
very
easy
disruptive
catch.
early on
Should
as
have
they
been a
forced
routine
another
play.
one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. All the way
back
to play good
completion.
defense.
And now before this
Redskins
first down
only have
play,
one
we're going to get a
timeout left.
timeout here. As the clock's going to
But they're
stop
still
with
driving.
37
We got a shot
seconds to
here,
go
but
in half
probably going to
number
take a few
one.
deep shots. And every time they've gone deep, we've picked it off. When Alex Smith goes deep, I think we have a shot to pick this off and prevent
Now a
any
first down throw
damage.
with Smith. And this one
Ooh,
is
Doxson was
incomplete.
wide open, and Alex
They
Smith
were trying
missed
to
him.
get it there to Josh Doxson.
Wow.
And that'll bring up second down.
Unbelievable. I
One
mean,
thing
really,
that
he
I
was
like
wide,
defensively is that they've
stupid
shown
open,
A lot of different
and he
looks here
missed
in the
him.
first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Another pick. Awuzie, number 2 of the day. Come on, Cheeto. Turn it all the way if you can. Oh, still. Oh, my goodness, Cheeto. What a dink for him. Second interception. That's what I'm talking about.
Second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great
Let's take a
read
couple of
defensively,
shots,
and you just see him get in the right
but
position
not
to make
risk
the play
too much, because
and
we've
get
already
his
done
guys
2
the
picks with
football
Dak,
back.
and I don't want to do it again. Obviously.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Thought I could gain some yards
Now
on the scramble. I should have
everything
just
here,
thrown
we're
it
going to
away.
get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A second down throw for Prescott. And he slings one that's incomplete.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
Which obviously I'm going to save. When we kick the field goal. Oh, God. Well, we're definitely kicking now. And the Redskins just burning the last time out. They're going to get a few seconds to do something.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
At least we get points off the interception. Some amount of points.
And that'll push the
All right,
lead
13-0, 18 seconds left in the half.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis.
Better shape than if they the interception didn't happen.
They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up first and 10.
15 seconds left to do anything.
They start on the ground with Geis.
Why they wouldn't run
his way across the 30 to the 32.
The clock's literally going to wind down.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The final shot here before break. Smith. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That's the end of the half. So we're up 13-0. Do a couple picks with Dak, so obviously the score could be way more than 13-zip. But still a solid first half. Definitely got to Alex Smith, forced some bad throws.
Time for a trip around the NFL following in an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night.
Eagles are 2-0 after they spanked the Giants.
Carson Wentz, 4 touchdown passes in the victory.
Eli Manning must have retired too if he's their quarterback.
From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. Sam Darnold has a couple of touchdown passes. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots.
Well, the Patriots should win that one.
Fight, but this would be a good
even with Tom Brady no longer being there, that should be a win. I don't know if Belichick's still there, or that created coach, because Belichick's not even in this game. I don't know why he's not the coach of the Patriots in this game. I don't know why they couldn't have him do that.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
Redskins
back
with the ball
for
to start the second half.
Number 3.
So, I mean, obviously it was good to get 3 points. I would love to have 7, just to really put a stranglehold on this game. Really force the Redskins to come back and make it really difficult for them. But we got to take what we can.
There's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
All right, let's try to get off the field here.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
It's brought in by Doxson.
Ooh, Doxson's hurt too. That's not good.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On first down, this is Geis. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis.
Come on. Oh, he just tripped on his own feet. But I'll take it, though. I'll take it.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
All right, 3rd down again.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
A sack. There we go, Taco. Nice job.
Taco Charlton with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Great job defensively.
Right.
He was trying to go
So they get the ball, but they don't do anything with it to open the second half, which is excellent.
Back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays
we'll take what we're getting.
because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard
really
is still up there and the game's going to go on,
the first
you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink.
Here we go.
They go to Elliott again.
Good rushing.
Up past the 25
could have got
to
more than that,
26, a gain of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Come on, here we go.
He's got
Mike
his
Wallace.
man. That's
Nice
Wallace.
grab. You've been a big help today with Dez being out for, well, what's going to be the year.
A really nice gain of
I mean,
25
just keep Wallace and just not really think about trading for another receiver or adding another receiver. Our receiver depth actually is pretty good. I mean, we'll put Dez on IR for sure, but I don't think I need to go out and get a big name receiver.
And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
Ah, dropped it.
Jarred it loose.
Kind of let him into a
It's
crowd
incomplete.
there.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Ah.
He's got Thompson here, complete. And he'll be
That was a
taken
good
down
route.
at
If
the
he just
44
turned
yard
upfield, he
line.
would have gotten the
2
first.
yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
We'll go ahead
Whether you're
and
playing
punt it
West
this
Coast
time
offense or
today. We're
not,
corner coughing.
one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words,
Opposite
look for
of
the
what I
big
wanted to
shot,
do.
but be smart.
Indians,
I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're
No.
taking care of the ball well.
Whatever.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire
That's the end of the
ball
3rd
game.
quarter.
Change up some
No
blocking
score in that
assignments,
quarter at all
or
by
run a few
either team.
different
So we're up
plays,
13-0
but stay with the
going into
overall
4th.
essence of the running game.
And they're not going to
Could be on our way to 2-0 in the
So
season.
we will switch ends as the
And,
3rd
a
quarter
division
has
win
come to a
early in the year is
close.
like almost
We'll
2 wins.
return with more after
I don't know if
this.
to
You're
secure the
watching the
NFC
NFL
title yet again for
on
sure.
EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. To throw on 2nd down.
Get him.
Smith.
They can throw it away. That's all good. Only 21 yards, 3 picks for Alex Smith. Yeah, he's had a rough day for sure.
Hurried, harassed.
No
That ball
doubt about
had to
it.
be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Smith. Get this
There we
out to
go.
his
Nice
running
tackle,
back,
Heath. Way to save the
And
first
this
down.
one will go to the
Nice.
28-yard line. Call it a gain of 3.
4th down, and they should be
that'll bring
punting.
up 4th down.
Oh, they're going to go
One
for
thing
it.
I think that's safe to say defensively, the
I don't blame
tackling's
him.
been really good.
And
Down
because of
13-0,
that,
and
it's
they
been
need
very,
something
very
on
hard for them
offense.
to move the ball because you're not
Blitz.
getting the benefits of run
Go in
after
the gaps.
catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this
Can
one
make it.
complete to Reed. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Yes.
Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again
Woo!
here on offense.
I thought he got
as
that
shuffles
full
onto the
progress.
field. And there
But
are
I guess
the
not.
numbers. Got off to
All right.
that torrid
Hopefully
hot
we can just put
start.
him
We
away
thought
here
he
and
was
hold
in for
and get a
maybe career
shutout.
day.
That'd be
Not the
awesome.
case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like
Yeah,
a
shutout
misprint after what we saw in the first half. But
Especially against the division opponent. Oh my
to the
goodness.
guys on the other side
Steve
of the
Smith,
ball.
if you
They
tell me
went
block
in
on the
at
second
halftime,
center, he could
made
have
a
been
few
gone.
adjustments, and you know
Come on,
what
dude.
else? They
You
didn't
do
lose
better
their
than that.
confidence in how their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to have to
Officially no
abandon
gain
it a
on the
little bit.
play, and they're left
I kind of
with a
don't want
third
to
and 8.
because of the fact that, you know, we're going into our 4-minute offense.
Definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Good position.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Ah,
And
that could
this
have been
is going to
quick.
be incomplete.
Well, we're in field goal range, so we'll go ahead and kick a 44-yarder. Not all bad.
To get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And Bailey able to knock
Offense
it
has
through.
definitely sputtered in the
And
second
that's
half,
gonna
but I think
make
it's
this
partly
a
because I've tried to run it
16-0
too much with
ball
Zeke,
game.
and they've really been
So they
stacking the
settle
box.
for just
But
the 3, but clearly right now anything helps
what it
trying to
is.
salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Smith on 1st down. Crowder's got it over the middle.
there you go.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30.
Sean
here.
Lee's hurt. Of course Sean Lee is hurt.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Well, D Ford is in. A new linebacker we just picked up from
Here's
the Chiefs.
Smith now on 2nd down. And Reed with it over the middle. Smith finding his big tight end Reed for a Redskins first. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Oh, Jalen Smith, if you just picked that off, that would have been great.
First down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused
Dislocated
by the
elbow will
defense.
not
I
be
think
able to
they were
return for
trying
this
get
game.
one
Typical
into
Sean
the
Lee,
middle of
and
the
that's why we
field,
want to
trying
trade
find
you.
a
You're
receiver
damaged
there.
goods, mister.
But they were in zone defense. And what
Keep
are the
that up, even though
advantages
you're
of being in
92
zone?
overall, and you will be out of the
Eyes and
roster.
reaction.
We can
Eyes
definitely,
meaning
we
all
can
eyes
definitely
are on the
trade you and get a
quarterback and able to
first-round pick
react
that
when he throws the
I'm pretty sure we
football
don't
and
have
rally
for
to that spot.
2020.
That's exactly what happened there.
Definitely
Able to get
use
there
a
and
first-round
knock it
pick.
away.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, good thing we picked up D
About the
Ford.
gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive
We're already
play
going to be
because that
having
was
to
a
use
take
him
what you can get situation.
extensively
Got out to the
because
tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to
Oh.
convert on 3rd down.
Jalen Smith almost had almost had a pick.
They're just
That's almost
forcing it
2.
into
That's
too
almost
many
2 on
tough
this drive,
spots.
Jalen.
That
You got to
was
pick one of
almost
these
a
off.
4th pick of the game. And now 4th
Of course
down.
they're going for it.
And I think we'll
Down
probably see him go
16-0.
for it here on 4th down.
They're trying not to get
No
shut out.
reason not to. Down a couple
I
of
know that.
scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Here we go with
I just
Gates.
kind of want to get that.
And he will have the
As far as
first
they
down
run,
as
I
he's
mean, I'd
brought
pass
down
if you're down
up near
16 points.
midfield. The
That's all I'm
time to
saying.
pull out the stops is now, and they convert
29
there on
yards for
4th
the guys,
down.
so he's really,
Oh, man.
they're running game
4th down
check.
and 1, and you're on your own side of midfield. That takes a little bit of courage to pull off, but they went ahead and snapped it, and it'll work out for them as they get the first down.
Come on.
Smith. And
Oh,
this
we
is
got another one.
intercepted, and
There we
that
go,
should
Byron.
do it.
That's what I'm talking about. Get off of him.
But
Oh,
he's able to get it back
4
to the
interceptions. Oh, and that's
41-yard
Jones' second
line.
pick of the game. I didn't even know he had a pick before this. Man, defense has been locking him down. He got 4 picks in this game alone. That is what I'm talking about.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might
Alex
run
Smith
the
is
football,
just
run
giving
the
out
ball,
gifts
but
like it's
as you noted,
Christmas
this time of the
already.
game, this point on the clock,
Christmas came
have to
early.
throw it.
Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman. This, in all
that's
probability,
the
another run here on 2nd and
20.
8. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
All right. Go ahead. ahead
the
and
Cowboys in possession of the
ice this
football
one
here
with
as we
Zeke.
get you reset.
Can.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Oh,
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Nothing really in the running game. Oh, and Zeke's hurt again.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field.
That's more serious.
While the
than
training
last
staff
injury he
works
had.
on him, we'll step aside and be right
Hopefully
back.
It's not too bad.
Now, this is
Go
a
ahead
big
and run it
third down,
again.
and you'd
We got
have to
our
think we'd see a
backup running
timeout
back
right away if they
Bo
can't
in
stop
here.
him here.
You still got somebody running back too. Banged up.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough.
Well, it's a waste. It's a wash. Game's over with. 52 yards.
So out comes
Go
the
in and
field
kick
goal
it.
team once
Just 'cause we
more.
can.
This to make it a 3-score game late. And Bailey able to knock it through.
Nothing but field goals in
And
the
that will
second
stretch
half.
the
I
lead
mean,
to
I don't
3
like field
scores
goals, but
now
I'll
at
take them.
19-0. So
250
with that,
yarders.
You figure this game's pretty much out of reach.
Shoulder
at this
tear
point.
will not be able to
Take a
turn
heck
for
of a
this game.
comeback to come
All
from
right,
3
well, at least
scores
it's not
down,
the
but
season.
don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Well, 19-0, but unfortunately,
And
it looks
this
like
will be
that.
a touchback
I mean,
as
we
that
lost
sails over the
Dez for the
line.
season,
The
and
Redskins
Zeke's going to
offense
be
now,
out for
they head
probably
back
a
onto the
few
field.
good
They're
amount
down
of
big here late.
weeks.
I don't
So
know. You just
that's
one
not
last
good.
drive here for pride.
So it looks
People
like our
to do
rookie
that.
Terrell
I
French,
remember playing for a guy once we were
running
down
back,
huge,
he's going
and
to be
so it was
getting
good
a lot of work over the last couple of weeks. You get a fumble recovery there, so what is that, 5 turnovers in this game by the Redskins? Man, our defense has been unbelievable. Alex Smith didn't stand a chance in this game. Well, we might as well give French some reps
They
here
take
to,
over with great field position. They've got the
get his
big
confidence
lead.
up.
Most would say.
Okay. All right, we're still good. The video, it was on the live stream. I thought like I lost it for a second because it like stopped and stuff. So I thought it like froze or crashed or something like that.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
All right, we're just gonna take our sweet time here. Watch this clock and game wind down. Gonna be making some adjustments to the depth chart and maybe taking a look at free agents after we've lost Dez and
on third down.
Zeke gone for a little bit. But Terrell French gets in the end zone for our first touchdown of the second half. I'll take that.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So great job by the rookie.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's
hopefully that'll give
French
French some confidence because we might be relying on him for the next several weeks.
But guess who's smiling?
We'll have to see what we got.
Inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
Look at Washington.
26-0. It looks like we're going to preserve the shutout here.
They're playing for pride at this point.
Fantastic for our defense.
Left because
lots of confidence building right there.
Now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it.
Oh, he fumbled again? Really? Xavier Woods, I just hit sticked him and that was it. And Earl Thomas gets the recovery. Man, 6 turnovers for the Redskins. That's unbelievable. Even I didn't expect something like that.
Here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
And that'll pretty much wrap this game up. So we get the shutout. We caused, I believe, 6 turnovers in this game.
The storyline
we beat the Redskins 26-0.
Number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout
Big
so
divisional
hard to
win
do in the
week 2.
NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment.
The only downside of this game, despite it being a blowout,
Side, but as a full team,
Dez is lost for the year due to a torn pec muscle,
and how
I
about
think.
that 0 on the scoreboard for
And
them?
Zeke is going to be out with a shoulder tear for, I don't know how long.
For
We're
Dallas,
going to have to look at the injury
it was a
report and
great
see what
all-around
happens.
performance as they come out of this one with the
Fortunately,
victory.
we do have some depth at running back,
and
and I don't really think I'm going to need to make adjustments there because our depth is okay at in the backfield behind Zeke. I mean, I kind of addressed that in the offseason to make sure that in case something like that happens, we would be in okay shape. Dak was on fire, though, for sure. 11 to 20, 148 yards, 1 touchdown. He had 2 picks, which were really my doing. Zeke, 17 carries, 78 yards, no TDs in this one. But our rookie, Terrell French of Southern Utah, got in there for a touchdown, 3 carries, 11 yards, obviously playing because Zeke got hurt. Wallace was our leading receiver, 5 catches, 76 yards, and we're probably going to be having to rely on him a lot more with Dez being out, unless we decide to pick up another receiver. But I don't know if I'm going to really do that because I feel like we have decent enough receivers to compensate for the loss of Dez. Thompson had 1, and Allen Hurns had 2 for 27 yards and one of our only touchdowns of the game. So yeah. So we get the win, but got a laundry list of injuries to go along with it. I think our third preseason game, there were quite a few number of injuries that we had to starters. That wasn't fun, and I was worried about that for sure. All right. Let's go ahead and upgrade Cheeto here. He had 2 picks, so I'm going to go man-to-man and adjust that. Give him a little boost. He's an 85 overall now. That's pretty solid. Antonio Garcia, our backup. I don't really know why I would have to upgrade a backup right tackle. I don't think he even got any snaps in the last game. Okay. I'm going to go pass protector one more down, but we'll go ahead and upgrade that. Okay. All right. Let's go take a look at the injury report. So Zeke's going to miss 5 weeks with a shoulder tear. Sean Lee is going to miss 6 weeks because he got hurt as well with a dislocated elbow. You know what, dude? I can't trade you right now, but I can't do anything because of the trading deadline. You got to ball your butt off in the second half of the season, or else during the off season you will be traded because we can't take any more of this. You getting hurt, can't take it anymore. We still got Van Der Esch hurt, so I mean. I'm glad I made that trade for D. Ford based on what happened in this game against Washington. Terrence West is still hurt because he has a broken collarbone injury. Technically, he's our second string running back, but we're going to have to rely on the rookie Terrell French, and we're going to have to rely, of course, on Scarborough to pick up the slack. And Dez, thought this would be a good reunion, man, but I was wrong. Torn pectoral, out for 32 weeks, and you're going to be on IR. So let me go ahead. Can I go ahead and do that? Yep. Sorry, Dez. So I can go out and I can get somebody else, but Mike Wallace was playing pretty well in the last game, so I don't really think I need to upgrade anything at receiver. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. I'll take a quick look at the roster and see if I want to make any trades. Well, I'll take a look at the trading block at receiver and see if there's anybody decent out there that maybe we could use. Wow, we got to negotiate with Zeke. We might go ahead and try to do that right now. All right, so we got an injury decision to make. Doctors have cleared Terrence West. We're going to start our backup instead, Terrell French. No, we're not going to put West back in there until he's completely healthy. And we get to scout college players now. All right, let's go ahead and go to actually, no, let's worry about trades later. All right. We got to do stuff with Zeke because he's going to be asking for a contract now. Okay. I wasn't expecting us to have to do this. Negotiate contracts and whatnot. Oh, we can just let Sean Lee walk if we want to. So let's see. Who all are we going to have to negotiate contracts with during the season? Earl, Allen Hurns, Dak. Yeah, I knew this was coming. Byron, Malik, Lyle, Anthony, Jalen, Jeff Heath, Kayvon, yeah. We got a decent number of guys that we're going to have to try to get back. All right, Zeke. All right. Okay, Zeke. What do you want? What do you want? Okay. All right, so desired. What does he desire? I need to know what he desires. Fair offer. 5 years, $57 million. He's our franchise. So let's go ahead and make the offer. Wish the bonus was as good. Okay. Well, we can still upgrade that. We can give him a bigger bonus. That's okay. And we're going to let a good number of these guys walk. So that's the way it's going to be. All right, Lee. Kyle Lee. Should I do it? Should I try to bring him back? He's a 92 overall, and we can't just get another. Okay. All right, Lee. We don't want to overspend too much for you. All right. So this is a desired deal. So let's go ahead and make this first offer. That is exactly the offer I was hoping to get. Next season will be great. All right. Well, we got Sean Lee back. That might have been a... I mean, I know I keep talking about trading him, but you know what? He was willing to take the offer that we had. So you know what? He's a good man. And that's good that we're able to keep him. So there we go. All right. I'll do that before the next live stream. All right. So we're 2-0 in the season of season number 2, the 2019 season of our Dallas Cowboy franchise. I know it's been a while, but I'm trying to kick the series back up. Lots of good stuff happening in the franchise at this point with the contracts of Zeke and Dak coming up. So we got some exciting stuff in the works. So thank you to everybody for checking out the live stream tonight. Hope you guys have a good night. Until next time, this is your boy Maitland, and I'm out.